What's up, guys? We're back with some more DCS action, and today we're going to be taking up the Chinook on the Grayflag server. We're going to do a little troop insertion into a village or a small town that we're trying to capture. I absolutely love the Chinook. It's a brand new DLC. It just came out a couple months ago. I finally pulled the trigger on it and got it. It's definitely way different than I expected, but I mean, how can you not like the Chinook, the double-bladed beast, right? So we're going ahead. We just got the APU started, clearing out the master caution. This video is a little different in the fact that I'm doing commentary instead of doing it live, which is really rare for me, but I wanted to share this with you guys. So we're prepping the engine starts, prepping number 1. The Chinook is really cool. It's definitely way different than what I expected as far as like how it flies and performs. It completely blew me away. Once again, the Grayflag server, multiplayer PvE. That's like where the Chinook really shines to me. It feels like you have like a common cause, a purpose, right? Like we have to insert these troops to take these nodes. Looks amazing from the exterior, right? It's a good looking helicopter. Like I said, no mistaking it. But the Chinook is really cool as well too. It's a heavy lifter. It's a hook, right? All right, there we go. Number 2 is coming up. Over 12 NG, so she's firing up on her own. It's a really incredibly simple startup. It's one of the simplest aircraft that you can start up on a DCS. It's not a whole heck of a lot to it. There you go, waiting for number 2 engine to come on up and stabilize. There we go. She's settling down. So now we can set it to flight. The engine condition, the flight on both sides, nice and easy, nothing too crazy. There you go. Now you hear those blades. Pop, 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 pop. You gotta love it, man. The only other helicopter that sounds as good as the Huey in my book. I like the Kiowa too. Let's get back to flight dynamics. Like I said, she doesn't fly anything like I thought she would. She's definitely not hard to fly. I won't say she's hard to fly at all. She's actually quite easy, but she's kind of quirky. Honestly, like she's kind of quirky as far as how she handles. All right, there you go. RWR on. We go on that. We're pulling up our HSD, moving map mode. And we're going to center it, and then we're going to go range rings, and we're going to see about putting in our flight plan. It's going to be a very simple flight plan just to where we're going to drop these troops off at. So looking at the map, we're outside of Raqqa. I'm going to butcher these names, so forgive me. We're looking around, seeing what's happening. There's someone in a Harrier is up. Looks like they're hitting some of these targets. So we got several villages in this one little sector that we got to capture. We got to take. Looks like the Harrier's been hitting them. There we go. I just marked my point. That's basically where I want to land on the map or try to hit that rough area. Yeah, the Harrier's been hitting them. It looked like that Mi-24 had also been hitting them as well too. So we're going to get our latitude and longitude entered. We're going to do 3607 north by east 3852. There we go, 3852, enter that. So yeah, very simple flight plan. We're going to figure that out, put flight plan up on the map, and now it's going to show us a line to where we need to go. Just to give you an idea of how you need to prepare for your drop, right? All right, everything looks good. I think at this point we just need to get loaded up. There we go, we're going to go to CTLD. Troop transport, just standard troops, just standard group. A couple heavy machine guns and a couple RPGs, and the rest of them just infantry. There's our Mi-24. He's flying around. He's hitting the other node up there. All right, done. One insertion. It went off without a hitch. Like the town was cleared out really good, so it wasn't even hot. But the thing is like when you roll up on these locations, you don't know. You don't know for sure if it's hot or not. You could always miss something. Even if I cleared it myself with a jet, like you never know. How can you be 100% certain that everything is done? All right, so we're pulling power. We're lifting off. This is one of the things that's really surprising to me about this helicopter is like how much power she has. This thing, we're talking, I want to say like 10,000 shaft horsepower on this thing, which is just ridiculous. It really, like, when you put the power in, it feels like a balloon, like you're just lifting off, right? Just, it's crazy how easy and quick it lifts off. It's like letting a big helium balloon go, right? If that makes sense. But yeah, she's got power for days, so lift off, clear obstacles, drop the nose, and start accelerating towards our waypoint that we want to go to. All right, we just engaged Bob. Bob is like a rudimentary co-pilot slash autopilot that will hold it for you, right? He'll hold it steady, but you have to watch, especially if you're flying low, right? Because Bob will fly you into something, or terrain, or towers, or whatever, you know. There you go, nice exterior view of her. She looks good. The Chinook is so iconic, right? Like, there's no mistaking the Chinook. There you go, lowering the rear ramp down. Giving our guys in back a little fresh air. So, unfortunately, you don't see anyone back there, but she is loaded. But nice view of the interior there. Interior looks really good. The whole exterior of the helicopter just looks absolutely amazing. Nice rivet work. Details on her there. The paint chipped off the pitot tubes on, I guess those are pitot tubes on the front there. Nice view of our pilots. I'm really impressed with the exhaust shroud on the back. If you look at that silver, like, it looks like it's got heat effect to it, right? Like, you know how metal will kind of change its colors as, you know, after it has heat applied to it. So the little things like that catch my eye. All right, so now we're going to go to the Mi-24. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly he's doing. Is he just doing air to ground? Is he going to do air to ground and insert troops? Because I'm still kind of debating drop points, right? I felt like if he's working this site over and he doesn't have troops, then I'm going to drop up here because it's more likely to be a safer location. So, but I feel like it's highly likely that he's got troops to insert as well too. He's just kind of working it over. That's the luxury of an Mi-24, right? You can provide your own air support. We're going to get some rockets off. Good hits down there. Look at that. Several hits. He's got one vehicle down there, it looks like. All right, back to us. Like I said, can't get away with Bob too much because Bob will fly you into things. So just checking out the map, seeing what the area looks like. Make sure we don't have any mid-airs, looking at his altitude, looking at what he's doing. He's at Al Ghazali. He's taking some AAA. You can see it there just briefly. You can see at AAA. As they're coming up on 2.5 miles to our drop. So yeah, I kind of got a rough location marked off where I want to go. And then at some point I started thinking about to the west of town, maybe. All right, now we're pulling the nose up, trying to slow her down. We're coming in at 150 plus knots. Now we're trying to slow her down. Just got her down to 110 by pulling the power, pulling the thrust, and lifting the nose. Yeah, she's coming up on 105 knots now, so we just dumped 50 knots. You can get in VRS in this chopper. I've seen people say on the forums it's hard to get in VRS in this chopper, vortex ring state, or settling power, but I've done it several times. I've done it more in this chopper than I have in the Kiowa. So you definitely can do it. So I'm trying, there's the town at 1 o'clock there, 1 and 2 o'clock. That's where we're dropping. We're still just trying to dump our speed off a little bit. That's one of the harder aspects of this helicopter. So we're looking at the map, see how we're coming in oriented to the town. One of the hardest aspects of this helicopter is just dumping that speed off, at least right now for me. Yep, now we're taking ground fire. You can see some AAA coming up out of town. So at that point, I decided to go for my first choice, which is this field. It's a little bit south of town. And a little bit far out for infantry, but we don't really have a choice now. So we're still just trying to slow her down. We're at 60 knots. We're raising the nose some more, dumping the thrust. There you go. Now you see it's through 40 knots. I slowed down a little bit more than I wanted to. I wish I'd done this a little lower. We're giving that gun down there, whatever it is, we're giving him a good target. We gotta make sure we clear that tree line behind us. Try to drop in this field here before these orchards there. We're like about 10 knots. Now we're taking fire, right? I'm trying to drop our own down in here. Yeah, we're taking some good hits there. There you go. Not too bad. A little harder than what I wanted, but at least we got down safe and nothing's broke. At least it doesn't look like. So now we're going to tell our troops to get off. You guys got to go. It's a hot LZ, bro. And we definitely got peppered on the left-hand side by whatever that is down there. Could be a gun truck. It wasn't a ZSU. It wasn't anything radar guided, that's for sure. So, yeah, you see, we're a little ways outside of town. They're going to start moving off that direction in a second on their own. I don't know how this works. The animation, the running animation is horrible. It's like they're doing the Running Man. Yeah, I wish I'd gotten it a little bit closer. There you go. Good shot of her damage. Nice damage model. Look at her. Busted out windows. Bullet holes. So now we're going to cheat a little bit. We're doing F4. We're going to kind of look around. See what's going on in town here. See if we can tell what exactly is in town. Because I'd like to have an idea if I need to bring anything back. If I need to bring more stuff. Or, you know, I could also ask a fast mover to be like, hey, look at this spot and drop a bomb on it if you can. There we go, off to the, I guess that's towards the southeast or east a little bit. Yeah, southeast. Double check helicopter, make sure she's okay from the hits. Didn't look like it did any damage whatsoever. So I looked around town. I haven't spotted anything at this point. I know there's stuff down there. I just don't know what it is and how much of it there is. There's definitely probably some infantry in here. Oh, there it goes. Sounds like a Dishka in town here somewhere. I'm trying to figure. There he is. Dishka on a truck. Technical there. Looks like he's shooting down the street at our guys. Alright, so I noticed the Mi-24 is inbound. He's going to help us out, looks like. He dropped his troops off in the other village, captured it. So I'm hoping he comes over here and softens this village up for us too a little bit. I didn't get in touch with him on the radio. There you go. He's taking AAA from at least 2 different locations. Yeah, he definitely is. And right now there's some server lag or something. That's why it's looking all weird and wonky. I didn't have any lag on my end, so I think this is mostly him. You see he's got a ton of weirdness going on there. Coming off target. Yeah, he's definitely got some AAA. Popping those flares off. Looks good. Here's our Mi-24 inbound. He's definitely taking some AAA. I was hoping he'd get off a rocket run. Looks like he's using the gun, right? Yeah. We just got one of the Dishkas, and at this point, I don't know if he got hit or what, but at least he took the other technical out. he kamikazed the technical. I don't know why. I don't know if it's server lag or if he got hit, lost control, but man, he put it right on top of those technicals. Either way, it helped us out. All right, so at this point, I get ready to bid my guys farewell. We're looking at the map, seeing what the airspace looks like, what's going on. And we're going to pull power and lift off. Another fixed wing on RWR. So the village is off to the left. Right now you can't see it, but we're popping flares too, just to be safe. Drop that nose and bust up out of here as fast as we can. We were very lucky. We took all those hits. That whole entire left-hand side got peppered really good. We don't have any cautions, no warnings, no malfunctions, no nothing. They just took our zone back. We briefly had it, and then they killed the guy that was in the zone, and they took it back. So that's why it says under control of Red 4. Nice external view here for you. This is the good side. This is our good side, right? This is the not good side. This side has got like 10,000 bullet holes on that side. Man, she got peppered good. Still glowing. Yeah, she's still going. I'm really surprised nothing vital was hit with that. Like, nothing got hit. It's just all cosmetic. Just a scratch. Go nice flyby of the Syrian countryside here. Oh, she looks and sounds so good. Should have put some door gutters in. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, I should have done that. It'd been nice to have if you needed it, right? We probably could have done something with that dismounted infantry down there if we needed to. I guess we could have. I guess we could have sprayed them. Made a few passes. I don't know. Depends on if there was anything else down there. I don't see them doing gun runs in a Chinook. I mean, maybe. Maybe if you need it, but... Alright, so we're less than 7.5 out of our part we're heading back to. Yeah, I love flying over this map. It looks so good. Like I said, it's highly, highly diverse. Kind of got the open plains here in this part of Syria. You get in the Bekaa Valley outside of Lebanon. It's got some areas that's just nothing but just desert. Alright, so at this point we're coming in our FARP. You can see there straight ahead 12 o'clock, and we pitched the nose up, pulled power back, trying to bleed speed off, dump that speed. I think we were doing like 150 knots. Now we're down to, looks like, gosh, I can't even tell. It's so hard to read that display. That's like one of my few complaints about this bird, is like how hard it is to read that display. But like, what can you do? Right? Like, how can you make that any better? It's just small. Like, you just have to lean in and look at it. There we go, 360 knots, coming in nice and steady. Got another Chinook down there on the ground. And I think there was another one down there too, another helicopter. Oops, yeah, there's something down there. Kiowa, or yeah, Kiowa, yeah. It may be a Huey, actually. It looks like it's got just 2 blades. That may be a Huey. So we're going for that field on the left over the other helicopter, whatever that is. Yeah, that's a Huey. Try to come in nice and slow, steady, not descending too much till we get over that Huey down there. Kind of watching them through the chin bubble there. I like being able to land in fields. I don't like landing on the pads because for me it's hard as hell because I'm not a good helicopter pilot. I just keep that forward momentum going a little bit, very slow, very slight descent. Just kiss it. I think we landed a little bit flat here, yeah. Landed a little bit flat. Looks like we went up on the front gear just a tad. We made it down safe and sound, even though we were shot up full of a ton of bullet holes. So we're gonna pull the power levers back to ground, and I think I wound up shutting this thing down and calling it a day. Either way, it was an absolute blast, guys. I love this helicopter. It's fun, it's different, it's fast. It takes some getting used to. It doesn't fly like a traditional helicopter. I don't know how accurate this thing is as far as real life. I have zero clue, nothing to go by. But to me, I guess if I were to say anything, she doesn't feel like she has any mass to her. Now, whether or not that's true to life, I have zero clue. but it just feels like a balloon on a string, right? She doesn't feel like she has a lot of mass to it. It could be me, but either way, I enjoy it, and I definitely I need to do a lot more in this bird so I can get used to it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Love all of you. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Leave me a comment down below, and we'll catch you next time. Peace. No, big cat, no. Oh no, kitty. Oh, that's a mig. That's a mig over us. Okay, it's the weirdest day ever.